Hey everybody, this is we're almost getting ready to start pep talk, and I'm actually going to talk about the bigs and the smalls and reminding everybody that you are very resilient and that you got to this day because you got through all these other days. And when you're starting to look at the 12-week year, one of the things I remind people about is there's this big lie. And this big lie is one that we love to tell ourselves because we like to categorize stuff. We like to categorize stuff in big and small, big and small. So something big should be bigger and worth more than something small. And that's the lie. That's the lie. So when you're looking at the things that you are accomplishing, the goal that you're looking for, again, is to be well within. That, we are all in this world of chaos, and chaos is going to throw stuff at us all the time, and we're going to feel small and crummy and like we failed, and then we're going to feel big and ginormous and whatever. But all of those feelings, big and small, all have the same net value. They all have the same net value. So when you're thinking about the bigs and the smalls, the big lie that I have to kind of narrow out for everybody is they're worth the same. You being good on you is the biggest deal. And it's kind of crazy because today, Vina called today and said, hey, do you have a pep talk? And I'm like, wow, she was the third person. 3. What time is it? It is like 12:30 on a Saturday. And I've already had 3 calls today going, I'm pushing. I'm really, I'm trying to get into this thing. And all of the people I talked to today are brilliant. All of you are brilliant. That every person that comes into the 12-week year that I've met so far, and this next round, we have a lot of you, every person, well, 1 is someone I like. 2 has done amazing stuff. And 3, sometimes achieving an outside thing feels like that's what I should be doing. But the real work that we're all doing is right inside here. Your only job in life, in the world, is to be well within. And remember, this world out here is chaotic. And you're trying to hit a target, right? Like, this is my imaginary bow and arrow move. You're trying to say, look, I'm going to pull my arrow back, and I'm going to hit a target. There's only one target to hit in humanity. 1. On this earth, you have one target, and that is to be well within. That is to really say, my heart is good. I know myself. My heart is happy. And in that heart happy space, there's no big and little. The bigs and the littles are worth the same because your heart is going to go, oh. So the world out here, this external world, you have to learn to really be a marksman. And that we don't always have language for. We don't always know how to write that goal. But it is your only purpose here is to go, am I tuned in? Am I tapped in? Am I using the light of who I am to move in this little time continuum? And our time continuum together is 84 days. What am I going to move forward? Moving forward is sometimes moving inward and saying to myself, gosh, I'm going to have a conversation with myself. Sometimes I'm just going to have a conversation with myself on some subjects for 84 days. And when you start to think about the bigs and the littles and how your heart feels, There are a lot of big things that have happened for me that didn't fill my heart as any more differently than some of these little things. And I'll give you an example of someone who is in this group who has an autistic child. And that child literally just said to them, I love you. Now, she had waited 20 years for that. And boom, one word changed the whole trajectory of her life. It was 3 words, I love you. And it was just returning it back. She was like, okay, bye, I love you. And that person just said, love you back. But that was the first time that they could audibly say that. It was a little thing. But to her heart, it was a big thing. So I want you to think about, as you're moving forward into your goals, is the world out here is always going to be filled with chaos. The reason that you have to be a great marksman is because this stuff, windy, crazy, bore, rich, argumentative family, Christmas, holidays, blah, 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 everything that's out here is going to try to keep you off your game. You got to just pull your arrow back and go, bam. And that's the hardest work that any of us can do. What are the things that make you well within? Well within. And that is where the resilience comes. That's where your yumminess comes. That's where your magic comes. That's where your ability to do all of the things that are uniquely you is being a good marksman. And knowing that that target that you want to hit, it's not always big or small. It's just the target. And that target for most of us is a heart that feels well inside. And if whatever it is, however tiny it is, and I will tell you, the well within I'm having tomorrow morning before you and I meet is I'm having pancakes. I'm getting up tomorrow morning just to make myself pancakes because that's what I wanted. That's what my heart wants, is just pancakes, extra butter, lots of syrup, and I got blueberries, right? That one piece, did it make me more money? No. Did it do all these other things? No. But does it make me my heart happy? Yes. Yes. And it's a small thing. But every day, if we can answer the smalls or the seemingly insignificance, if we can find that place within ourselves that we will celebrate and congratulate and give grace to, it's really easy to do the big stuff. And as you all know, right? I have big stuff. I'm doing big stuff all the time. But you also know that I treasure the small things. So that's my invitation to you, is as you're getting ready, do not forget that you are resilient. Do not forget that you are magic. Do not forget that you are pretty darn amazing. And all high achievers have the same thing. They're just trying to make today better than yesterday. Well, okay. Why don't you ask your heart? What would make today better? And sometimes today better is a nap. Sometimes today better is not marking out all of your goals. Sometimes making today better is hugging somebody. It's telling another person that you love them. It's doing art. Today, I'm wrapping books for my secret project. And this is gonna go out. This one right here, I'm very excited about. And yes, is it life-changing? Maybe, but it was just fun to take a sunny afternoon that's freezing outside and wrap books for my friends. So when you're thinking about the 12-week year and their pep talk and coming into group, and it's a big group, and sometimes that feels like you should have a super good goal. Super good. No, that's not the point of this. The point of why I do the accountability group is to remind all of you who are my friends that I love you, I support your light, and that you're important to me. And whatever it is that you're going to do, whatever your magic is, and however you're going to express it, I'm excited for. I can't wait. I'm so excited that you will move forward on things that are important to you. Don't get judgy and weird, but get light and graceful and yummy and a little fresh, because it's a new year. And it's a new year that is a 5. And every 5 years, everybody's life changes. It gets different. And yours will too. So it's a 5-year, okay. So you are resilient, you are brilliant, you are going to find another thing. But don't start writing goals that are based on someone else's reality of what can be, or that it has to be this big thing. Because big things and little things, they actually have equal value. And that's the big lie that everybody loves to kind of go, is that big things and little things, that big things are the ones that I want. No. What you want is to be well within. What you want is to feel, I'm already excited about my pancakes tomorrow. I'm already excited to see you. I'm already excited to hear what everyone's goals are. And that is a beautiful thing. So every time that you show up for you and that you do the things that are important to your heart, honestly, it helps my heart. So, go play. Have a wonderful day. I'm excited about today, but I'm even more excited about tomorrow when I get to see you in class. So have a great day. And I think it's 20 hours. I might see you in 20 hours. Woo-hoo.